as the IMD has given the red alert, especially the vulnerable populations, they are the one who work day in and day out in the field, number one. Number two, vulnerable population means the elderly population, the kids who are playing outside, the elderly population, and they are get exposed, and especially if they are having some certain underlying disease, comorbidities, they are the one who get, under the circumstances of the heat stroke or heat exhaustion. So as we divide the complications of the heat waves, which is going all over the India, it's divided into three parts. We say heat cramps, which is one of the first and initial manifestation. Patient feel that something is going on in the form of cramps, muscle aches, but still it can be fully reversible easily with the hydration. Number two, about the heat exhaustion. So heat exhaustion, when the thermoregulatory system of our body is working, patient has profuse sweating, mild breathlessness feeling, and here the patient is still reversible. But once the patient land up in the heat stroke, where there will be rapid shallow breathing will be there, number one. Number two, patient will have the loss of or failure of the thermoregulatory system. In that particular condition, patient can have the neurological damage also. So these are the three initial complications which we see, and ultimately if the patient is elderly or dehydrated, we can have the consequences. So directly, I would not say the patient is coming with the form of a heat exhaustion, but yes, because of the dehydration, we see in the complicating form, in the form of acute kidney injury, I would say precipitation of the renal colic or stone pain because of the dehydration, precipitation of the urinary tract infections, and sometimes the altered sensoriums. So they are the major complications because of the dehydration. Directly, if we talk about the heat stroke or in the form of neurological damage, they don't come to us immediately. Preventive measures, as I mentioned, the hydration is the key player. Number one, avoid going in the scorching heat between 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. if possible. If you have to go, take some rest in the shelter somewhere else in frequent hours. Keep yourself with the good meals. After every few hours, take a good amount of diet so that you can avoid the syncopal attack. And also you can wear the cotton wool or lighted clothes so that your body should remain cool. And especially if you want to work outside in the field, you should be having the good amount of liquids every few hours.